And it's rolling. Okay, let's have a look at the settings. This is one of my favorite games. I played it a lot, and I'll start playing it again. Actually, we already made few missions, and this one in particular is when we go after the gang, our rival gang, the make something. I forgot their names. And yeah, it's very interesting. Also, you can see the performance is not that great comparing to what we had. It's a, let's say, 5-10% uplift, and you'll see immediately what I mean, because the FPS will go up. This is more like a cutscene when these guys are talking, and they are discussing a little bit about the mission. But as soon as they go out from this area, the FPS will go up. So there are ways to to improve the performance that you can get in this game, and yeah, definitely you can get more frames per second, especially with this kind of hardware. So there you go. Usually this kind of FPS you should expect. But there are systems using DDR5 and Windows 11 that get more FPS in exactly the same settings. Uh, as a reminder, I'm still using DDR4 and Windows 10, so I'm still waiting a little bit for the Windows 10 mostly to become a little bit more mature, and for DDR5 to be a little bit more available than it is today, because I don't want to pay the scalpers. I hope they all die eventually. And as I was saying in previous videos, the only DDR5 that counts for me is DDR 6000. So I've seen the tests that Steve Burke made, and those ones comparing DDR5 with DDR4, and the test comparing 12900K using Windows 10 versus Windows 11, and the differences are not that big, and most of the cases are irrelevant. Only in like few titles you will see big differences, like, I don't know, Watch Dogs Legion, for example, and Far Cry 6. And in those titles you can notice like 20% performance boost using Windows 11 and DDR5 versus Windows 10 and DDR4. But otherwise, those games remained, the exception. It's not the rule. It would have been amazing to see that kind of performance uplift in all of the other games, but I'm telling you, it isn't. So I'm still gonna stick with this kind of setup until, I don't know, until DDR5 will become more available, as I was saying, and until Windows 11 will become a little bit more mature. So yeah, that's the story a little bit with the upgrades that I have in mind, and you probably already know that I already have the motherboard. So I'm gonna be using a MSI Z690 Carbon, and it's a very solid one, mid to high end range motherboard, and it's gonna give us everything that we need for the future upgrade in SSDs, DDR5 up to 6666 megahertz, and yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be okay. Oh my god, this road is pretty long, pretty long. Yeah, it's a far place where we're going. Anyway, so I'm gonna use this video. It's a little bit longer than expected, but I'm gonna use this video to explain a little bit the place that you're in. I mean, the channel that you're in. I'm not pretending to to test all the major titles out there. The thing is, I test mostly what I'm playing. So I'm looking for major titles, AAA titles, but titles that I like playing. So you ain't gonna see me, for example, testing Fortnite. I know it's a title that everyone like all the kids, I mean people to a certain age, play it. And I don't know, Battlefield 2042. I'm not into that. I don't know if it's a great title, visual like, uh, but you ain't gonna see that title here. You're gonna see, I don't know, titles like Cyberpunk, like Far Cry 6, like Red Dead Redemption, like Watch Dogs Legions. These are the major titles that I'm targeting. You might see some exotic ones, you know, older titles like I don't know, Hitman. I think we have all of the series here, Hitman, because I'm a fan of the name of the series and everything. Um, you're gonna see Shadow of the Tomb Raider or Rise of the Tomb Raider, major titles, you know, ray tracing titles. Control, that was the first. I think it was, no, it was Battlefield 5. It was the first ray tracing title, major ray tracing title. We had it here. We had it tested with a 2080 Ti, 3090, 7960X, and probably we're gonna have it tested again with 12900K and 3090. So the main thing is that I want to say here is that I don't have enough time to, you know, to test everything you guys want or you guys play. So I test what I play, and I play what I test. That's the main line here. And I'm not gonna test. I'm not gonna take requests, silly requests of testing. I don't know what almost 2D graphics card game. I mean, because there's no point. It's a waste of time, and you know, it ain't gonna help anyone. When I started this channel, I said that we're gonna hunt for the best hardware that is out there, and I refer mainly to the CPU and the GPU for gaming, and that's what we did. That's what we did with 2080 Ti, with the 3090. I must say with 7960X, I kind of missed my shot, because 7960X, it wasn't exactly a gaming CPU, but it was perfect for what I needed, because I do some other things besides gaming. So I needed a powerful 16 core CPU. So I went for that one, which 5 years ago, it was absolutely great. It was amazing. One of the, maybe, I think it was after the 7890, it was the second best CPU on the market, basically. And yeah, you all already know, we are a fan of Intel, but not a fanboy. I'm able to recognize valuable products that AMD gave to the market, and yeah, I'm a fan of Intel, but I'm not a fanboy. Also, I'm a fan of Nvidia, but I'm not a fanboy. So we're gonna stick with these two products, and this is what this channel is about. You know, this products, this type of gaming, 4K gaming. So you ain't gonna see other resolutions tested here. I know 1440p might have been a very good option for this kind of hardware, with huge improvements in performance. But this channel is called 4K PC Gaming, so it's gonna stay 4K as long as I'm gonna afford it, basically. Because, and that's a second point I want to touch here. I pay for my hardware, so I'm not getting anything for free. I don't have the amount of subscribers to be considered influencer or anything like that. This is just a passion of mine, something that I do in my free time, and I pay for my hardware. And the thing is, being able to pay for your hardware means that you have to work. So I have a normal job, and I'm doing school also. So it's kind of the time that it's left. I have to split it between, I don't know, personal life, social life, and gaming, video editing, and this kind of things. So yeah, that's the kind of place that you're in. just a normal guy doing normal things when he has time, and testing the things that he's playing only. And that's about it with this section of the video. Now, I'm asked because I think some of you know that I had plans to switch to DDR5, and I bought a motherboard for that, and I still have it. I still have plans to go to DDR5 because I want to take full advantage of this 12900K, and I still have plans to upgrade to Windows 11. But all that will happen when the market will be, let's say, more close to a normal state, because now the DDR5 market is absolutely shit, and I don't want to pay the scalpers, as I was saying. So DDR5 that I'm hunting is 6000 plus, and I'll wait for that. As soon as that will become available, I'm gonna upgrade to DDR5. Now, when that will happen, I'm not sure. I'm hearing some rumors that somewhere in the summer of actually not summer, spring of this upcoming year, the situation might get better, but we'll see. Well, anyway, thank you for watching, and stay safe. By the way, I caught COVID, so I'm self-isolating. So be careful out there. I'm feeling fine, by the way. Take care, and see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.